From the Hawaii News Now Digital Center, it is Hawaii recording artist Kenny Tagavilla. How's it, brother? Yay! Nice to have you in studio.
Oh, it's good to be here. Thank you so much.
You know,
for
after
having me.
phone conversations and having you on my live stream, it's actually nice to talk to you in person.
Same here. It's like I already know you because everybody in Kona knows you. Yeah, so
Thank you.
Awesome.
You know, it's always good to touch and talk with people from back home. Let's talk about home for a couple of moments. Where's your favorite place to eat?
Oh, that's a hard one. There's a bunch of. I mean, everybody knows Manago's. Got to get the pork chops. I'm looking at my wife because she's the one that feeds us. So,
Okay, whose garage is the best place? Because get the best pupus, get the best beverages.
I'd probably say over at Guy Nagata, we hang out and we just unwind and play music.
Guy,
So-
what's up, Guy? How you, bro? Football player, Kona High School.
Yeah.
And your brother is awesome, by the way.
Guy and Aaron.
How's it, Aaron?
Good people.
How'd you get into music? First of all, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Honaunau in Ke'e. Everybody knows Honaunau more, but Ke'e, right? That's where my family is from, in Napopo, Kealakekua Bay. And right there, South Kona. And that's where it all started.
How far back does your family go being in Kona? Generations?
Generations, yeah.
Nice.
Right there from Ke'e, back in the old days. And, you know, I'm blessed that our family property was passed down, and we still have our piece of land, so I'm really blessed for that.
What school you went to?
I went to Honaunau, and then my parents, they split up. My mom moved to Hilo, so I went over to Hilo, and I lived in Papaiko, went to Hilo High, graduated from Hilo High. So
Nice.
yeah, if you know me well, you know that. But
Okay, Hilo.
yeah,
Okay, Hilo people.
yeah.
When did music start for you?
From a young age, I was always there. My grandmother just played ukulele all the time, right? In the church, at home, but you know, it wasn't really cool. There wasn't that cool factor yet until like high school, and just like, everybody's playing ukulele. This is cool, right? Ka'au Crater Boys and Kapena and Kelly Boy, and it was like, wow, this is cool, right? And then that's where it kind of the friends, and then they're like, hey, play us some songs at lunch, and then it just grew from there. Yeah.
So you always had an ukulele or guitar with you then?
Yeah, always. The guitar kind of switched. I got bigger. I got, kind of ran out of strings, and I'm like, oh, this fits nicer.
Did the groups from Hawaii Island influence you at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Hawaii Kane, the Haleamau family, Kevin and Gary. And,
Yep.
Kevin Panipila, that was one of them for me, right?
Wow.
In high school, coming out in senior year, and I'm like, I want to play like that,
And Gary, that's my classmate.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
he was always talented from young kid times.
Yeah,
so.
Walter Boy and all those guys, they were all around us, right? So it was like, man, I want to be like them. I want to play like that, so, yeah.
Okay, so as you began to play music more, you got out of high school. What happened next for you?
I got straight to work, and I met someone that's, very special to me. His name's Alvin Inouye, and he was building instruments for Kevin Halemau and I think Kunia Galdera and Del Beasley, and he was like, I met him on a job site, and so what's your ukulele doing in the car? Well, I got nowhere to leave it. I'll fix it up for you, all of this, and I met him, and then that kind of started this thing where he goes, you need better instruments, and so he set me up with a ukulele to play on stage, and so I'm thankful there's a lot of people that came along like him, right? They go, hey, you have something that needs to be shared. Let me help you, and that's what Kona is about. That's why it's so special, right? So yeah, shout out to Alvin and all those guys. They all know who they are, just little bits along the way.
Kona, it's of course Hawaiian music, and Big Island. But then there's also the reggae side of it. Then there's there's all the cowboys, there's all the ranchers, there's all the country music side of it. What kind of music do you gravitate towards more?
I think it's a blend, but I think as I get a little older, just that country music sticks. That old gospel and country and mixed with the island stuff. So I think people say, "Oh, you're a little country now." I go, I don't try to be, but I think we grew up country, so that's what it is, yeah.
You sing what feels good.
Yeah, I do. I try to.
What areas makes you feel good, makes you feel like singing when you think about Big Island?
What areas? As in places?
Yeah.
I mean, all of it. I just, and some of it is not just the land and the way everything looks, right, geography-wise, excuse me, but the people, right, the way we live, the way we treat each other. We're trying to hang on to that, right, because it's changing so quick,
Tell me about songwriting, because you write original music.
Yeah, I do. I'm just now kind of accepting, like, okay, this is what I do, because it was always kind of a thing like, that's fun, it's cool, maybe I don't know if anybody like it or not, and then but I've always tried them at my gigs, and I said, it kind of worked, and I'm just now really settling into like, no, this is what I do, and so if people relate to it, that's all that matters. Yeah.
Tell me about you put out EP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me about the songs on the EP.
So I did a couple covers. We released Sail On first in 2020. It's one of my favorites. One of the best singer-songwriters ever, right? Lionel Richie.
Commodores.
Yeah, Commodores.
Yeah.
And it was a fun one. And Jazz, who was helping me produce and record at the time, he was like, I love this. I love R&B, right? And so he was like, let's do Sail On. I'm like, it wasn't my first pick, but yeah, let's go. And it came out great. We had some awesome musicians on that song. And then it did well. And then my church Ohana, they always get me to play I Can Only Imagine. So they're like, do that song. I'm like, it's a huge song, I don't know. It was #1 forever on the Billboard and stuff. And I said, I'll just do a cover for the church Ohana for my family. That did well.
That blew up.
Yeah. So, and next was Cruisin'. Yeah.
Yep.
That's an original song. And I wrote that in the driver's seat of my truck. I worked for Matsuyama Brothers Trucking for almost 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And I came back on a Friday and I said, man, it's been a long week. And I try to write punchlines of my songs or just ideas. Oh, it's been a long week. And just save them, right? And then package them all together later. And I wrote that right on the back of my time card and I go, that's pretty cool. I don't know if it'll ever mean anything to anyone, but it just amazes me that people do. They go, that touches me. I'm like, wow. It's awesome to hear, but it's still very humbling and shocking to me sometimes, right?
That's something that you think of is relatable to somebody else and makes them feel.
Yeah, they go, it relates to me. I get it. And I go, wow, okay, so.
So you find yourself, okay, you've written on the back of your time card. Where else have you taken notes? Some people, some of the most, like the king of rock and roll, Elvis, on back of napkins, kind of stuff. Where else have you written stuff on?
Just grab a piece of paper, anything that's laying around, right? And I go, what's this? But now it's more so the phone, and I'm trying to really buckle down where it's like if something comes to mind, a melody or a couple lines or something somebody says to me.
You got to catch them right away.
I just record it and then it might be months or a year later and I go back and what is this? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a line I needed, So I try to be more consistent about it because time goes by and I'm like, man, I still haven't finished that song. I need to, but I've given myself the kind of a break too as far as not being so hard on myself because I used to be like, I need to finish this song from beginning to end. And if I don't, then the song must be not good, and you always think that I got to get this inspiration and write it from start to finish. If not, it's probably not a good song. But I've learned that some come that way. Like my Wishing I Was Fishing song came in 10 minutes. And I was like, wow, that's great. And I tried it. People love it. And there's some that took years, right? And I've realized that that's okay. It's all different. Some come in the middle of the night. Some come in a day. Some come quick. Some come slowly. So
well, sometimes it takes a different change of thinking.
Yeah.
That brings up a different meaning.
Yeah.
And then it clicks.
And I've realized it's okay to walk away from an unfinished song and come back and you go, oh, now I feel it even more, and that's okay. I can finish this now. So
it occurs to me after getting to talk story with you, you're a very passionate person. Whatever you are invested into, you are passionate about it. I want to ask you specifically. I understand you're a trucker.
Yeah.
You just told me 18 years,
Yeah.
right? Matsuyama Trucking.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I was young. I was 21. Had just gotten my license. Kona Trans, everybody, right? They give all us local boys the opportunity to go and learn how to do trucking and transportation. And I moved on. My daughter was 6 months old, and Matsuyama Brothers, they're like, "Here's this big old dump trucks." I'm like, "You're gonna let me drive that, huh?" So, it's just like I said, all those little things along the way, and I was able to learn the business, become a great driver, become good at maintenance and helping supervise and the paperwork aspect of it and all of that, right? And it just helped me be able to be better at running my own business. I just thought it was hard work, just work hard, and I didn't realize that, man, I was gonna need all of it and then some later, yeah. So
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand you're into hot rods.
Yeah. We grew up around. My dad's the rebel of the family. He's a hot rod biker, everything. So
The sound of that engine
yeah.
purring is heaven.
Yeah, it is. Did you hear that song already?
No,
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard that one yet. And so as I understand it, you actually built your own.
Yeah. So my dad always had hot rods and bikes, and we're always like, "Dad, let me drive the hot rod." No. And it's like, "Come on, let me drive it to school." No. You know how it is.
You want to be the one to drive up and everybody, whoa!
As soon as Dad's not looking, you gotta burn rubber, right? Like, yeah, come on. But he had a couple hot rods, and he had one sitting out back, and he said, "That one's yours." I'm like, "I don't like that one, right? 4-door sedan." I'm like, I want the convertible, the Roadster." No. You're gonna want this car one day. I said, "It's ugly, it's rusty, it's all in pieces." And he said, "No, that's yours." And so I just started from when I was like 15, 16, right? Just chipping away. And so, yeah, I got that car still, and I still drive it.
So how long did it take you to finish that one?
It's still not finished.
Okay.
It drives, it's legal, I cruise it, but it's never really finished,
It's a song waiting to be sung. There's a song in there somewhere.
yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I was wondering if you might share a song with us.
I would. That would be great. I'm going to play a song called Kona Grown, and I just recently finished this one. It was an idea, like I said, that I just had sitting. I'll write a title or whatever, and then I'll write a few lines. Oh, that's a cool line. That's some of the things that I want to talk about. And then I just recently finished it. I had a chance to share my music at the Kona Historical Society, and I was like, I got a chance to tour the place and look at the archives, and I said, wow, we do live in a special place, and our community is very special. We have people that are just top-notch, hard-working people that, love what they do. They take care of their families. They try and make our home better, and it just inspired me to sit and finish this one. And Guy Nagata actually helped me because I got a little bit stuck at the end, and I said, man, I'm stuck. And he just shot me some lines. He said, hey, brother, if you use these or not, I'm totally fine with that. You need to finish this song. So I pulled a couple lines from the stuff he shared with me, and I was able to finish the song. So I hope that people enjoy it, and I hope that I represent my home well,
Okay.
So, yeah. The sunrise is peeking over Hualalai. The Mauka breeze, it keeps me cool at night. From the hills of Puanahulu to the shores of Honaunau, from north to south, this is our hometown. Hard work, hard times, we're saving nickels, we're saving dimes. Life was hard, but we don't mind. From sun up till sundown, we work our hands, we work the ground. It's our life, and it's our hometown. Old Jeeps and old Fords, narrow winding bumpy roads, aloha and a smile before you go. There's Paul's place, there's Doris' store, knew every house along the road. One day it's there, then it's gone. And you can't stop changing, you can't stop time, can't take the memories in my mind. Kona grown, this is our hometown. Fertile fields of friendship, respect and family ties. The love that's grown in Kona is one of a kind. Makale to Miloli'ike and Napopo, humble pride of our hometown. Old Jeeps and old Fords, narrow winding bumpy roads, aloha and a smile before you go. There's Paul's place, there's Doris' store, knew every house along the road. One day it's there, then it's gone. And you can't stop changing, you can't stop time, can't take the memories in my mind. Kona grown, this is our hometown. Doesn't matter where I go, I'm country in my heart and my soul. Kona grown, so take me home, and take me home. Old Jeeps and old Fords, narrow winding bumpy roads, a shaka and a smile before you go. And there's Paul's place, there's Doris' store, knew every house along the road. One day it's there, then it's gone. And you can't stop changing, you can't stop time, can't take the memories in my mind. Kona grown, this is our hometown. I'm Kona grown in my hometown. I'm Kona grown, it's where I come from.
Bro, I just got homesick.
Yeah. Oh man,
Wow.
Thank you.
That's solid.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I mean, that's what it's about, you know. It's just bringing people back to, you know, what it is, yeah, what we really care about, what's important, yeah. So
Go visit Big Island, everybody.
yeah.
And go check out his music
Bring
online.
your aloha when you come. That's all we ask. Yeah.